Hey everyone, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Well, it is Friday, and when it comes to Fridays, the blog posts and the videos always have to deal with training. Big thing that we do, if you visit our blog, if you go to primalatc.com, you will see that I own a gym, Primal Athlete Training Center. Now, we don't just deal with throwers here at Primal. We deal with athletes from all different sports, men and women, even some younger athletes and some older athletes as well. One of the big parts of what I do here is what I'm going to explain to you today, and that is a deload week. Now, deload weeks are pretty commonplace with power lifters and people of that, guys that are lifting and looking to do the maximal amount of weight that they can push and pull and squat. We incorporate deload weeks here into our training for our athletes. Now, what a deload week is a easy week. It's a rest week. Now, does that mean it's a week of you sitting on your butt, not doing anything, not going to the gym, not training? No, absolutely not. A deload week is simply a week where you're going to really cut back on the weights. You're going to cut back on the more difficult movements. And you're going to work on the basics. You're going to work on lighter weights. You're going to give your body a chance to rest. Now, what I love about deload weeks for athletes is that once a deload week happens, by the end of that week, the athletes are usually so itching and so anxious to get in here and lift really, really heavy weights and really get aggressive with the weights and really get aggressive with their intensity and their tempo, that it just fires them up. It kind of gets that fire burning again, gets that passion going again, and the athletes come in here, they work their butts off for the next couple weeks, and then we deload again. Get fired up, get passionate about it again, get really, really, really intense about it again, and then we train for another few weeks, and we deload. Basically, the reason why I deload here with my athletes is so that we are never hitting a plateau. We basically are never going to stop increasing. In order to do that, we need to take a step back. So if you have subscribed to the newsletter that I send out every Sunday, if you go to primalatc.com, you can see where you can sign up. Just enter in your email address, and you'll be part of that mailing list that comes out every Sunday night. We have been sending you, we are actually just got done sending out week 6 this past Sunday. So we have done 6 weeks of pretty intense training. We started off a little bit light for the first week or two. We tested out our maxes on week 3, and we've basically been going through and we've been slowly increasing the amount of weight while decreasing the amount of reps. So basically the first week, we increased. Week 2, we increased. Week 3, we increased even more. Well, now it's time for us to deload and take a step back. We need to give our body a rest. We need to start working with some lighter weights, some easier movements, and some smaller circuits. Give our body a chance to rest, to fully come back from all the hard work that we've been throwing at it, and to really generate that fire, build up that passion, build up, get you guys aggressive to get back in the gym next week and start lifting heavier weights. So to give you an idea of a deload week, what I've been having my athletes do this week is 50% of their max. So instead of working with 80, 85, 90% of their max at the very top end, 50% of their max on a main lift like bench, squat, or deadlift, 50% of their max for one set of 10, and 60% of their max for 3 sets of 8. This is very easy work. You should be able to do 50% of your max probably 20 times, but we're only going to have you do it 10. So 1 set of 10 at 50%, 3 sets of 8 at 60%. We also are still doing our circuits. Remember, we're still putting some work in. It's just very easy. The circuits are very basic. We're doing things like bodyweight squats, push-ups, bodyweight lunges, recline rows instead of doing pull-ups. We're throwing some curls in there, some direct tricep work in there as well, but we're going for a lower amount of time. During the past few weeks, it's been 45 seconds of work and about 20 seconds, 25 seconds of rest. This week for the deload, it's going to be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Okay, so that way it's a lot easier of a circuit. We're still in here moving, we're still in here working, we're still building up a sweat, we're still getting in some quality work. It's just a lot less volume. At the very end of the deload days, I always like to stretch again. I always like to go through the warm-up all over again, this time acting as more of a cool down, and always roll out on a foam roller. This is a great week, okay, for the athletes and for the people who train here who are a little bit older to come down a little bit, to relax a little bit, to rebuild their bodies, to get back to 100% and get fired up for a great week of lifting the next 3 weeks after this. So guys, that's what a deload week is. Make sure that you throw in a deload week every so often. We do it here in the gym every 4 to 5 weeks. We'll throw in a deload week, let our bodies relax, let our bodies come back and rest from all the hard work that we've been giving it. That way, for the next 3 or 4 weeks after that, we can hit it hard again, work on increasing those max lifts, work on increasing our physical abilities, get back on the field, be 100% rested and ready to go. Guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. Thanks so much for checking out the blog at primalatc.com. Make sure you keep spreading the word to all your friends, your teammates, and your coaches that Primal ATC is the place to come. If you have any questions regarding throws, regarding coaching or training, we can help you out and get you improving on a day-to-day basis. Thanks.